Bodhidharma was a Buddhist monk who lived during the 5th or 6th century CE. He is traditionally credited as the transmitter of Chan Buddhism to China, and regarded as its first Chinese patriarch. According to Chinese legend, he also began the physical training of the monks of Shaolin Monastery that led to the creation of Shaolin Kung Fu. Little contemporary biographical information on Bodhidharma is extant, and subsequent accounts became layered with legend. The principal Chinese sources vary on their account of Bodhidharma's origins, giving either an origin from India or from the Greco-Buddhist traditions of Iranian language-speaking Central Asian kingdoms. Throughout Buddhist art, Bodhidharma is depicted as an ill-tempered, profusely bearded, wide-eyed non-Chinese person. He is referred as the blue-eyed barbarian in Chan texts. Aside from the Chinese accounts, several popular traditions also exist regarding Bodhidharma's origins. The accounts also differ on the date of his arrival, with one early account claiming that he arrived during the Lusong dynasty, 420 to 479, and later accounts dating his arrival to the Yang dynasty. Bodhidharma was primarily active in the territory of the Northern Wei, 386 to 534. Modern scholarship dates him to about the early 5th century. Bodhidharma's teachings and practice centered on meditation and the law. Kavatara Sutra. The anthology of the Patriarchal Hall identifies Bodhidharma as the 28th patriarch of Buddhism in an uninterrupted line that extends all the way back to the Gautama Buddha himself. The earliest text mentioning Bodhidharma is the record of the Buddhist monasteries of Lung, which was compiled in 547 by Yang Zhuangzi, a writer and translator of Mahayana Sutras into Chinese. Yang gave the following account: at that time there was a monk of the western region named Bodhidharma, a Persian Central Asian. He traveled from the wild borderlands to China. Seeing the golden discs on the pole on top of Yangning Stupa reflecting in the sun, the rays of light illuminating the surface of the clouds, the jewel bells on the stupa blowing in the wind, the echoes reverberating beyond the heavens, he sang its praises. He exclaimed, "Truly this is the work of spirits." He said, "I am 150 years old, and I have passed through numerous countries." According to Southeast Asian folklore, Bodhidharma traveled from Jambudvipa by sea to Palembang, Indonesia. Passing through Sumatra, Java, Bali, and Malaysia, he eventually entered China through Nanyu. In his travels through the region, Bodhidharma is said to have transmitted his knowledge of the Mahayana doctrine and the martial arts. Malaya legend holds that he introduced forms to Silat. Vajrayana tradition links Bodhidharma with the 11th century Dravidian monk Vidampa Sanji, who traveled extensively to Tibet and China spreading tantric teachings. 3 years after Bodhidharma's death, Ambassador Songyin of Northern Wei is said to have seen him walking while holding a shoe at the Pamir Heights. Songyin asked Bodhidharma where he was going, to which Bodhidharma replied, "I am going home." When asked why he was holding his shoe, Bodhidharma answered, "You will know when you reach Shaolin Monastery. Don't mention that you saw me or you will meet with disaster." After arriving at the palace, Songyin told the emperor that he met Bodhidharma on the way. The emperor said Bodhidharma was already dead and buried and had Songyin arrested for lying. At Shaolin Monastery, the monks informed them that Bodhidharma was dead and had been buried in a hill behind the temple. The grave was exhumed and was found to contain a single shoe.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe us. Goodbye.